Hi, this is Mike and Sparky from Carving Out Time. We are at Chattahoochee Bend State Park. We're a little disappointed this week. We came to Chattahoochee Bend State Park to see the Chattahoochee River, to go way down yonder on the Chattahoochee, and the river area is closed due to flooding. It's been closed all week. Looks like it's going to be closed for the next few days that we are also here. So a little disappointed, but our hikes have been a lot of fun. That stone moves. Be careful. It's a lot harder doing this holding him. Yay!
Hey there, so I'm sitting here at Trailhead 1 at Chattahoochee Bend State Park. Mike and I started a hike at the visitor center in what looked to be a loop, but ended up being one way up to Trailhead 1. So now he's gone for a short run to the visitor center to get the car to come get me because I can't continue on a whole lot further. You know, fibromyalgia and all really kind of stinks when you're on a hike, but this was really pretty. It was interesting. We saw a deer. I couldn't get any pictures of it, but we did see a deer, and Sparky had a great time when it was level and not going over water.
I want to let you know why we got kicked out of the state park. It's kind of a sad story. It's all due to Hurricane Zeta. We were at Chattahoochee Bend State Park in Newnan, Georgia, and we're really enjoying our time there. We had gone on several hikes, and it was very peaceful, very quiet. We really enjoyed it there. It was a tropical storm by the time it got to us, Zeta was, but it was much stronger than they expected it to be. It was between 2:30 and 3:30 in the morning, I think, when the tropical storm hit, and I felt the entire RV, it felt to me like it kind of lifted up off the ground a little bit. So we immediately got up and put the slides in so that there would be less surface area for the wind to hit, and I didn't want the wind coming up under the slide into the RV, that was for sure. We finally got back to sleep. I think we slept from maybe like 5 to 7 or so and woke up in the morning, and now there is no electricity and no water at the state park, and they deemed that to be a safety hazard. We rode it out there for one day. That day I worked all day with no problems because we do have a generator on the RV. We were able to have electricity, and we always keep some spare water in our tank in case we need it, so we were prepared for that eventuality. But the next day we got a knock on the door from the park ranger saying that they were probably closing the park, that it would be several more days until electricity and water was back, and that they deemed it a safety hazard and we should be prepared to pack up and leave. So Tammy did a whirlwind job of getting everything ready for us to leave, and we actually left on my lunch hour. We drove 45 minutes away to a Cracker Barrel parking lot, and I worked for the rest of the afternoon from Cracker Barrel. We stayed in the parking lot overnight and then drove to some friend's house that have a farm the next day. So that's why we got kicked out of the state park. It wasn't because of anything we did, but I'm expecting that to happen down the road sometime, especially with the way we do. But I'm expecting that to happen. But I am expecting that. So we didn't get kicked out of a state park because it was our fault this time. That may happen down the road eventually, we will see. But it was Tropical Storm Zeta that did us in. Last night we were at Chattahoochee Bend State Park after the storm hit and before a cold front moved through. It was absolutely beautiful. We had planned on the next night actually sitting out around the fire and enjoying some time out in the cool weather, but we didn't get to have that opportunity because we were told we needed to leave.